St. Simon Cemetery. 40 acres of land were acquired by the Catholic Church in the early 1830s from land in the military tract, which had been set aside for the veteran survivors of the War of 1812. Title to this land on the southeast quarter of the northeast quarter of the Section 34, Township number 6, north of Range number 5, west of 4th Principal Meridian in Hancock County, Illinois, was vested in the Most Reverend Peter Richard Kenricks, Archbishop of St. Louis County, Missouri. On August 16, 1849, conveyance was made of 40 acres of this tract to the Right Reverend James Vandevelde, Bishop of Chicago. In 1866, the Catholic Church sold 30 acres, and on July 25, 1877, the remaining 10 acres were conveyed by Thomas Foley, administrator of the estate of the Right Reverend Vandevelde, to John Lancaster Spalding, Catholic Bishop of Peoria. Later, 9 more acres were conveyed to Martin W. Burrow, leaving 1 acre of ground in the present cemetery. The St. Simon the Apostle Cemetery was named for a Catholic chapel that stood nearby. Henry Riley built the chapel from 1832 to 1834 with the assistance of the son of James B. Lincoln, President Lincoln's first cousin. The chapel was used from 1834 to 1857 and was later moved to Tennessee and McDonald County, Illinois. 55 people are buried here, with 12 of them being President Lincoln's Hancock County relatives. Shortly after settling in Hancock County, Abraham Lincoln, President Lincoln's first cousin, was summoned to serve as grand juryman of the circuit court. He also served as a petit juryman. In 1834, he was appointed as an election judge for Crooked Creek Precinct in Hancock County and served as the second justice of the peace of Fountain Green Township. He was considered to be just and honest. James B. Lincoln, President Lincoln's first cousin, also assumed public leadership. The first election held at Crooked Creek Precinct made him the first justice of the peace of Fountain Green Township. He was one of 3 commissioners of Hancock County and was later appointed by the county commissioner to be the road viewer for a road running past Fountain Green to Edward White's Ferry on the Mississippi. Alright folks, I'm going to step back a little bit because I definitely want you to see this whole thing. And that path right there is the path to the St. Simon Cemetery. Alright, I will tell you more in just a bit, so stay tuned.